Hopefully I'm doing this right. I really should be more used to this by now, but I'm not, because I'm stupid. Whatever. Ooh, wait, what brushes do I got? I got some new brushes. Ooh, I want to play with them a little bit. What's this? Oh, Jesus. This is so children's crayon core moon. Flower, flower, flower. Wow, so kawaii. What's this one? Ooh. Ooh, funky. How about you? That's cute. Okay. What about this? I don't know how colors work, so. Oh, Jesus. Oh, this is based off of what colors I have. Okay, well. Pretty simple, I think. I got some new brushes today, which is hopefully going to be fun to use. Why is my live always unstable? What the fuck, man, bruh? No, deadass, why is everything so unstable? Oh my god. Like, what did I ever do? Exist, I guess. Be gay, do crimes. Whatever. Ugh. Whatever. This is fine. This is fine. Whatever. No, you know what? I'm totally chill about this. I have not actually decided what exactly I wanted to draw, so we're just gonna find out as we go. But yeah. Well, nothing new there. I'm actually thinking, like, there's this one, like, Twitter art challenge right now that's happening that I'm like, should I join it or not? I'm not sure. Anyways, hello, welcome back to whatever the hell this thing is. But yeah, there's this one Twitter art challenge because of, like, the new art fight rules that's happening right now, so I'm like thinking I could, like, use that. Also, why is my computer so glitchy today? Okay, well, I know it's because I have so many goddamn tabs open. I'm sorry. Okay, bro. But anyways, actually, do we want to? I want to try. I have a lot of 3D models like downloaded just because it's like easy, but I'm curious what would happen if I actually used one. Let's try using a 3D model. I did download a bunch of these and I haven't really used like any of them. I think I've used like one or two so far. So we'll see. This is so hashtag sugoi desu. Okay, I actually don't like using models that much. But yeah, whatever. Let's just lasso tool this for now. Let's go 30%. And I haven't really decided what exactly I wanted to draw. So I guess we'll just figure it out as we go, I guess. Oh wait, actually, no, I want like an action pose. That's one of the things I want to draw. Hold on. Actually, maybe I will try using one of the pose things. I do think I have some action poses somewhere in here, right? I can't tell, because some of these I downloaded them as idle poses, but I can't really tell. Let's see, what do we have here? Are these still idle poses? Jesus Christ, I have so many idle poses. Hold on. Girl, that's actually so crazy. I mean, to be fair, I did buy like a pack of like 100, or download a pack. I didn't buy it, but I mean, they're free to use, so it doesn't matter. kind of want, like, let's try this pose. It's a little awkward, but honestly, so is everything else. So why not, right? Also, what is this? Oh, let's return to normal. How do you rotate the like the ground? So I know you can like tilt the camera like this, but can you also tilt it like this way? No, I was trying to slant it, but I guess it's not gonna work. I'll just have to slant it later. What is this? Whoa. Wait, what? Hold on, this is actually kind of cool. Hold on. Let me play with this a little bit. Sorry, guys. I kind of like this pose. It's kind of cool. I'm gonna change it to like here, and I'm gonna zoom the camera in like that, and down this way a little bit. Nice. I want to flip it though. No, I don't. Not like that. What the hell? Okay, well, seems fun. So I'm gonna change it to the female model just because I don't like the male model. It's kind of gross. I find men weird as hell, but whatever. Womp womp. Alright, cool. That's gonna be my attempt at using a 3D model and seeing how it goes from there. But yeah. Alright, hello, welcome. Sorry, I wasn't checking the thing. The chat, but hello, welcome. Who is Weaver? Who? Wait. Weaver, who are you? Wait, hold on. Who are you? Why? Am I crazy? First time chatter, do I? You know what? Hello. Maybe I'm just going crazy. But yes. Let's go with this. Also, I don't know if I like the angle of this, honestly. The reason why I don't use 3D models often is because I don't like the way the proportions are a little bit, because I like my proportions a little bit more. I don't know, I like the heads bigger, so we're just gonna go with this, I think. Because I kind of want like more of, I want to like draw, I think what I want to draw today is like Rima and Talia like in a Soul Eater AU kind of thing, but obviously I don't really know how that works, so. Ah, okay, you're from the art fight server. Okay, sorry, I wasn't sure because I was like first time chatter, who are you? But yeah, welcome, don't worry. Yeah, don't worry, I saw your message, my bad. But yeah, I'm gonna use 3D models the way they usually are used, which is where this is mainly partially because of the art fight thing. I'm just like, I might as well use a 3D model, also because I just want to try some of the poses that I downloaded because I'm curious about how it would turn out, you know? Also, what do you mean termites are in your afro? What is going on, dude? Hello? What is happening over there? Anyways. What do I even want to talk about today? I haven't decided. So I guess we'll find out as we go along then. Yeah, so I'm currently, okay, I guess First of all, I'm finally freed from my school, guys. I'm free for the summer. I say as if I do not have a job, theoretically. I am debatably employed, as per usual. Oh, my stream... yeah, my stream is laggy. Fuck, my gay chungus life. Stream laggy. Shit, I forget the account. I forget that I'm always on the wrong account, but that's okay. Yeah, feel free to do the song request, but my stream is always laggy. Yay, because I have a really shitty Wi-Fi and I'm streaming on a little bit too many things. So sorry about that, but I try to fix it, but I don't really know how to fix my Wi-Fi. So like, yeah. Joke about the 3D rules. That's why I'm streaming, guys. That's why I'm streaming, so I can make fun of the Art Fight 3D rules, guys. I think it's bullshit. I personally don't use 3D models much. Most of the time when I'm using it, it's just because I can't figure out the perspective or something. But like, I don't see the problem with using 3D models. Yeah. Home Wi-Fi. Girl, I'm not on the dorm Wi-Fi though. I'm on a different one. I'm on like my apartment building, we have one Wi-Fi, but yeah. But yes, no school. But, you know. Oh shit, did I say it? Fuck! Bro, I didn't even go like 20 minutes. Fuck. Oh my god, no. Okay, that sucks. Okay. Well, anyways, oh. Whoa. Oh yeah, I forgot about this brush. I downloaded a bunch of new brushes since last stream as well. But yeah, guys, I'm freed from school. Well, we'll see how the rest of my summer turns out, but I think I want like a hand here as well. And then I've never tried using this brush before. I was just trying to sketch using it. It's not that bad, honestly. It's a little bit more messy than I prefer, but honestly, what's new, right? Okay, let's go with the lighting. Do we want the lighting this way or do we want the lighting the other way? I think the lighting the other way would be kind of cool. Like, roughly like this, I think. Something like that would make the lighting much better. No, I use the term girl gender neutrally, guys. Trust. Don't worry. I really don't care what gender people are. I'm just gonna refer to everybody as girl anyways. Everybody is, yeah, exactly. Everybody is girl on the internet. The internet is just full of girls in my heart. You know? Anyways, I think I want, so first of all, I think I want like this to be, shit, Rima should be the one holding the weapon, right? And I want Talia to be the weapon, and I'm thinking of, okay, I know it's very stereotypical to give a character a scythe, however, I don't give a fuck, okay? I will go with the stereotype. Also, hello! Welcome to whatever this bullshit is. So I'm thinking, should I force Talia in, should I force Talia into being a scythe? Because I haven't drawn my OCs in a while, and obviously I haven't drawn my fucking VTuber persona in ever. It's been so long since I've drawn my, like, persona. It's actually crazy. I remember back in, like, okay, so the other option is like a halberd or whatever it's called. Cause I find them also kind of cool. Hold on, let me yoink that into here. So here's your two options. Well, I feel like a scythe. Everybody knows what a scythe looks like. And then, do I have a photo of Talia on here? I probably do. Somewhere. She's probably in here somewhere. Drawing. Where are you, girl? Girl, when is the, oh, here she is. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, I guess she just got imported into another file. But I want to draw this character, but as a weapon, and I'm thinking between this thing or like a scythe, and I'm not sure which one would look better. Also, yes, you should wear that purple sparkle dress. Become like Twilight Sparkle. You know, you just gotta do what you gotta do. But yeah. I think I might give her. Okay. Let me see how I actually don't really know how this weapon works. Let me try and figure out. So I guess this part would be the axe part right here, right? And then the pointy part would be here, and the other part of the axe would be here. That's how I think it would look, right? I think that's kind of cool, actually. Halberds are cooler, yeah. Okay, let's go with this, and then okay, well, not like that. Let me just draw her in real quick. Let me do like that, I think, and then it'll be something like this. Is it gonna be practical? No. Weld. Interesting. I don't know how well that'll work, the whole disco ball thing, but you know what? I'm all for it. Anyways, so I want Talia, first of all. She has like a bunch of these like eye motifs on her like self, so I definitely, or sorry, shit, oh my god, why can I cannot remember my own OC's names. Sorry, my bad. Rima is the one with a bunch of bunch of eyes on her. So I kind of want like one of her like cute little eye things over here. I know it's a very cliche place to put it. I feel like the other option would be I can put the eye on like this part of the weapon, which I think would also be kind of cool. I'm trying to see what I can do with it. And I'm actually gonna change the eye shape into a star eye, like how her like eyes are whenever I draw her. Well, I'll try to draw a star, just ignore that. It's a little rough. And then she has a lot of ribbons on her, so I want to add a lot of ribbons to like the sword as well. Or sword, halberd, whatever the fuck. What do you call this weapon technically? I call it a sword. Would I just have to refer to it as a weapon? I guess so, whatever. I'm gonna just yoink that out there. And then, I don't even remember half my OC's design, girl. That's crazy. She also has like a bunch of bows on her, which is, I think is kind of cutesy. But I think I want the bow to be like all the way at the back. You know what I mean? Or something like that. Or I can put like the bow like right where the hand is, so I don't have to draw the hand. But I want to have like a bow somewhere, you know? Just for aesthetic purposes. But we will see. Anyways, so, not sure if any of you guys are actively invested in this right now, but like, if you guys have ever, we all know about Art Fight, right? Yes, no, maybe, I don't know, because I don't know how much of my audience is here, actually, how much of y'all like watch or participate in Art Fight every year, so that's why I'm like, you know. Not sure, but let me know. Yeah, Rory Mercury from Gate. I have no clue what you're talking about, bro. Rory Mercury Halbert. Not really. I was just gonna bullshit and see how it turns out. Spectral energy, it would be cool. It's more like the character that I'm using is a little different. Where? Let me, can I paste her in here, girl? Why do you hate me? Why do you hate me, girl? This is actually so crazy. What? Why? Why do you hate me? Tally. Rima, why? Bro, every day I live with the struggle of my own fucking OCs betraying me. And that's okay. Okay, well, anyways. So, here's a drawing of my OCs. I'm gonna shove her right down here. I could put her on the side to the sub view, but I currently have the sub view as something else for a commission. So yeah. But if you can see from her design, generally speaking, like some of the things that I have consistent is, where's my pencil? Okay. One of the things I have consistent is like, so she's gonna be turned into a weapon for context. So she is the halberd right here. And one of the things I want to keep is the stars on her and also the bows. And obviously the color schemes have to be consistent too, and also the eyes. So those are like the things that I'm kind of like looking to like keep somewhat in here. She does also usually have a lot of ruffles, but I'm not sure how that would translate into a weapon. So for that, I'm kind of more iffy. Because I'm obviously never designed a weapon before for very obvious reasons, called there was never a need for that from me. But I was like, why not? Because I was like, okay, so I was talking to some people over the week on Discord, as one does, right? And we were talking about like the Soul Eater AU of this one fandom. We're in, also known as nobody has made this AU. I just got brain rotted by this fandom a little bit too hard, so it's, you know, it ends up like that, right? So I was like, we could make a Soul Eater AU. But then I was like, actually, I've drawn so much fan art for this fandom in like the past like couple of weeks that I was just like, I'm going to go back to my own OCs for a little bit, which is why we're back here and why I'm drawing them. You know what I should be doing? I should be expanding on their canon lore. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, her weapons, her ruffles can be weaponized, but I'm just like not sure how. Because I think of like her as like a little too much like her actual clothes though. That's the only thing. I don't know if you realize how much work that would be. Also, I think it would just look a little weird design-wise, which is why I'm not going for that. But definitely I want like some type of like cute pattern on the blade. I actually don't really know what I'm doing, but that's okay. Like, what do we think about this, like, shape? If we just get, like, this, but, like, etched onto the blade, I feel like that feels a little bit realistic to some degree, you know what I mean? Let me just move that shit down, like that. And then, oh, Jesus. Like that. Bruh. Okay, I need to switch out to, like, another brush here. Okay, charcoal's better. Okay, sharp and shiny gems. So she doesn't actually really have gems on her. That's the only thing, but yeah. I can have like instead of like the back of the halberd being like that, I can have it more like ruffled layers. Like this way. You know what I mean? No, yes, no. Okay, well, whatever. Something a little bit more like this. It is defying the laws of physics, but honestly, what the fuck is the point of drawing if you're not gonna defy the laws of physics? Yeah. I was also, honestly, earlier today, I was debating on what I would be doing for this stream, because I'm not sure what exactly to draw. So instead I was like, okay, so one of the things I could have done is I could work on like my commission that I have. Which by the way, I did work on today, guys. Don't worry. I'm not like neglecting it or whatever. So that was one of the things that I needed to do. So I was like, I could stream that, but then I was like, I kind of feel bad if y'all just watch me do that. So I'm just like, I kind of want to do like my own OC for a little bit. And then there was this, okay, so there's also this art trend right now on Twitter, because of the whole art fight situation, where it's like, okay, so basically the whole gist of the art fight situation right now is that they made a new rule. It's like, okay, so shit, I accidentally typed in Twitch instead of Twitter, so then it accidentally opened my own stream. That was stupid. Okay, so the gist of it is that on art fight right now, there is currently like this thing that's happening. Ignore all of this. Okay, so people are like, so the mods made a rule that said that you can't trace over 3D models and your own, like, your own photos, which got a lot of people mad because, a lot of artists, they use, like, 3D models. Like, obviously, if you were here right at the start, you saw that I was using a 3D model for this. 3D models to, like, just, like, basically pose their character and stuff, and they thought that everybody was like, hey, this rule is kind of stupid, right? Which is kind of the gist of what's happening right now. So people are fighting over what is considered like tracing and what is considered referencing, and also just generally if this rule is stupid or not. Because okay, let me read the rule out to you. I'm on the art fight server, so this is just like for context. I can just like check this. What is it? Is it site status? When did they? It might have been their announcements or something. I don't remember where they put their stupid rules, but info? No. Girl, where do they? I swear to God, they always post things, and I can never remember where they post things. Okay, well, whatever. So the gist of the rule is that you're not allowed to like trace over 3D models and like posers and stuff like that. So like Clip Studio Paint, the program that I'm using, obviously has a built-in like 3D model system, as we saw, as well as some people have subscriptions to things like what's it called? I'm trying to remember. It's like what is it called? The design doll, I think. Like a lot of people have like a lot of subscriptions or whatever. They have like, these are all like base models that you're able to use on the web, or like just like, I think Magic Poser is another one, but you're basically just allowed to use it for your own art, and there's no like copyright issues with it and all that. But Artfight decided that they would have a rule. I can't remember if it was on here last year. I don't really check the rules, to be honest with you. So I literally could not tell you like about the old rules, but I think somebody just found that the rule was kind of ridiculous. And now people are mad, being like, hey, why can't we use like 3D models to help us with our art, right? And like, why can't we use like our own photos? Like, you know, whenever you're struggling with a drawing, I don't know if you guys have this problem, but sometimes, like for me, if I have no fucking clue how a hand works, which is like every goddamn time in existence, I will sometimes take a photo of my own hand and then just trace over it. You know, like I feel like that's always just something that people do. And that is now not, basically, like, you're not allowed to do that. But then again, like, the thing is, I find it a little bit, like, of a non-issue. Well, one, I don't like the idea of policing the art, first of all. Just generally, I'm just not that into it, but whatever. But the thing I find a very non-issue is, like, it's like, how would they know? You know? Like, if I'm tracing over, like, a 3D model, like, how would they know that I'm tracing over a 3D model, right? Because I feel like all you have is, like, maybe, like, the base shapes of it, and then afterwards, by the end of the drawing, it's, like, it's very different. Yeah. so I'm like, I have no problem with people using 3D models personally, but it's basically just like an ongoing debate on like Twitter and TikTok and also on the Artfight server. So I've been like going on and off the server and checking the general chat. It's been, oh my god, it's been days and they're still going at it, bro. It's actually so crazy. And then there's like, okay, so I get some people, I get like why, I guess some like tracing is obviously bad, but it's only like when it comes to like tracing like another artist's work or something. Like I have like, there's not really a problem with if you're gonna trace like a model, in my opinion. Also I'm gonna, it is just overall a little bit dumb, but whatever. Oh shit, forgot. I should probably forgot to record the time lapse of this. Oopsies. Sorry, I usually record time lapses whenever I'm drawing. But yeah, overall it's a little bit dumb in my opinion and in a lot of other people's opinions as well, but whatever. Oh wait, I forgot, she's not an actual human. Whoops. I was like, why am I drawing her ears like that? Whack ass fuck. But yeah, there was also, now I see like a bunch of people on like, so I remember one of the things that was like quote retweeted to hell and back on Twitter was like this one tweet was this one like message that somebody sent on the Artfight server that said something about like how like tracing was cheating and stuff. Hold on, let me double check this. I can read the whole message if I find it. Okay. So somebody, okay, this is from somebody's like message that they sent in the server while this whole thing was going on. Did you not read? If you trace over them, that's not creating yourself. You don't own the photos you use for photo bashing. You don't own Clip Studio Paint and other programs, 3D models. Even if you make them yourself, you still cannot trace them. You can reference them, and you can use IRL references, but you can't trace them. What are you not getting? They're not forbidding references. They're forbidding stealing, cheating. It's a competition. You're not a mangaka. You're making silly fan art on a silly art site. Oh yeah, let me play casual golf, but let me force a guy to actually hit the ball into the goal and do all the work for me so I can claim it was my own skills that landed the shot. Be serious. Like, it was, people did laugh at this person for this for obvious reasons. First of all, just using a 3D model does not mean that you just drew it. You still have to do the drawing part, you know? Also the fact that they said that like even if you make your 3D model yourself, you're not allowed to use it. It was literally just some like random person on the Artfight server. Like, I assume that most people who are defending this is like probably like 13, honestly. So I don't have any like, I'm not like well, I am judging them. You know what? Fuck those 13-year-olds. Fuck them. But yeah. I'm like slightly judging it. But at the same time, like I really personally don't give nearly enough fucks about this drama. I just find it kind of entertaining, and I was like, since I'm an art channel anyways, and I do participate in Artfight, I was like, might as well talk about it, right? But yeah, it was yeah, everybody traces, like even most like professional artists trace as well. I'm not, but like you know, and it was very weird, cause somebody else, like I think another one of the like people who are just starting to draw or whatever, this is obviously my own assumption, cause I feel like once you're in like the whole art thing for long enough, you're kind of just like whatever with a lot of these things, like using like references and like using like 3D models. It's kind of like all whatever at some point, which is why I'm assuming that these are just kids who just haven't done this before, or whatever. But like there was people being like, oh my god, like 3D models is like a crutch that people are using because they don't know how to do anatomy and like stuff like that. And I just think it's kind of dumb because like I feel like most people, they use 3D models to get better at anatomy, you know, because you're okay. The thing is, if y'all saw with the 3D model that I had earlier, hold on, let me just yoink a new one into a different. Okay, let's just yoink a random model in here. Okay, so if I put a 3D model in here, right? What I'm doing is what I and most people actually who use 3D models are doing is not going to be like, we're not going to be like, we're not doing things where we're like, here, let me show this with this brush because it's easier. We're not like tracing it like this. You know what I mean? Like where you're like tracing every random little outline. Like that to get the pose. That's not what we're doing for obvious reasons. Like doing this obviously is technically more like tracing, where it's like it's not very helpful and whatever. But what most people do with the 3D models is that they just trace the pose and then just draw the character on top, you know? So yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, even if you trace, it's like, if you don't know how to trace properly, then you're not going to be able to, like, work off of it. And it's not like the 3D models, like, just come with, you know, like, all your character's hair and, like, whatever the fuck, you know, like, whatever your character needs. So I was just like, that's such a non-issue, honestly. But hey, I like yapping about stuff, so why not? I'm thinking, should I have Talia's hair like outwards, like more of like a sploop situation, or should I have her hair like, because she usually has her hair like just normal. I don't really know how hair works, by the way, so just like excuse this. Also debating what I want to give her fur outfit. Let's give. I think I gave her like a pretty like, I don't know. Bruh, the way that I don't give a fuck about my own OCs is crazy. Talia and Rima. Yeah. Well, I mean, 3D models can help with the lighting because you do have like lighting options, but it's not gonna like do all the lighting for you, you know? So it's just like kind of stupid, the whole idea of it. But yeah, if in case you ever see weird shit going on online, like if you ever hear anything about art fight going on online, just know that it's most likely this is most likely what they're talking about. But yeah. Also don't really know how to draw clothes from this angle, I will not lie. So this is actually kind of difficult for me. Lol. Skill issue on my part. I actually don't really like collared shirts that much. I find them kind of stupid looking. Yeah, that is also what I think too. Like, I feel like a lot of the people who are complaining about it have not really drawn for long enough, / have not been in the goddamn trenches of DeviantArt. Because I feel like, okay, so I have not seen this type of like art discourse since like DeviantArt, which is kind of crazy. Because that site is so fucked, bro. But yeah, it's just overall a little bit odd. Of like a whole like situation. But you know what? Like, whatever, right? Whatever, bro. Whatever. I'm not even being paid enough for this bullshit. But you know, just good old regular art stuff. And you know the discourse is bad when it ends up on fucking, like, TikTok. Like, I mean, I guess TikTok does fight over everything, but, like, holy fuck, I hate being on... Every time, like, I start to see discourse, like, from something else that gets brought onto TikTok, I'm like, oh god, we've gone too far. That's just how I feel about it. But, yeah. I actually don't like having her, like, very revealing outfits, honestly. I don't really know why I did it like that. She's gonna be covered up fully, probably. That's just how I roll. I feel like I never, like, give like, my female characters any, like, that much exposed skin. But then the second I draw a male character, I'm like, okay, guys, bunny suit time. Like, Deathburger? Ooh. Wait, I'm gonna search them up. I'm a little confused about the name, but... Oh, wow. Wait, that's actually so cool. I think I've actually tried referencing off their art back in, like, high school before. For one of my art things. But more their line work, less their colors. But yeah. So basically the gist of it is that people are crying over using references, which has been a thing for years, I guess. Again, I remember one of the first, like, weird ass art advices, like, you know those, like, art YouTubers or whatever that you see, like, online and stuff. I remember one of the first ones that I've seen. I can't even remember if it was YouTube or it was, like, Instagram or some shit. But it was like something about along the lines of, don't use references, guys, it's cheating. And I was like, what? Okay. So I didn't use references for a really long time because I thought it was, like, cheating. I know. Me listening to the internet, crazy, right? So then my art was, like, dog shit, and then once I started using references, I was like, oh yeah, you know, that makes a lot more sense as to why I was just failing. Because I literally had no fucking clue what everything looked like because I didn't have a goddamn reference. But yeah. Basically don't listen to people. The internet is a fucking failure and we should not listen to anybody on there. Even me. Don't listen to me. But you know. I'm actually not sure how much I like this hand thing. I kind of get it, but I kind of don't. I'm gonna actually erase this part. Yeah, let's just do it like that. Let's just have it, like, caped down like this way. And I actually kind of want the bottom of it to be, like, more of, like, that shape. You know what I mean? Like, it flicks up a little bit at the end. Because I think it would look cute. I don't know. Well, they're mostly likely, like, 14, so I can't really, like, say too much about that. It happens all the time. But you kind of honestly just get used to it. I feel like a lot of art discourse, they always, like, they keep circling around, by the way. So like the whole, like, oh, are you allowed to use references, will come around every so often. And then every so often you'll get the, is digital art even real art arguments, which is also another thing. But I feel like that one has died down recently, or, like, now, because of how many digital artists there are. But obviously there's still some, like, traditional art supremacists out there, and you know what? Each their own, girl. Each their own. But you kind of just get used to it, I guess. And I've just, like, gotten to a point where I've just, like, given up on trying to figure out how anything works anymore. I'm just like, okay, well, just keep arguing, I guess. I don't really give a fuck anymore. Chat, I've been here for too long. I've been in hell for too long. I'm trying to think. I kind of want, like, a ruffle situation going on here, though. I'm just not sure how I want the ruffles. Like, do I want it to be, like, an X-shaped ruffle down here? Or I can have like ruffles on the side. Actually, you know what? I actually want like one ruffle situation here. Bloop. Bloop. Yeah, I want like a ruffle stash situation. I think it's kind of cute. Do we think it's cute? I don't know. And I want like maybe another ruffle dress. It's giving a little bit mermaidy vibes right now, and that's okay. And I think for pants, we'll just give straight leg pants, right? Seems fine. We're chill with that. Okay. Right? I think the halberd's so cute too. Cause I want it to be like Rima's. So she's like more of a cutie patootie in my heart. Cause I haven't drawn Yuri in a while, okay? Leave me alone. Want to draw women. I can't draw guys. I draw one guy and I have to like substitute. My next like 30 drawings has to just be girls. I fear. That's just how it is. I'm not really sure how I want to draw the eyes, though. Actually, just the face in general. I'm not great with faces. I feel like we've already established that a while ago, guys. But I definitely want, like, something to do with her hair right now. I'm gonna go with a little bit of a lighter color just because her hair is lighter. So one of the options is that I have her hair like fully down, which I think is kind of cute. The other option is that I have her hair like up, like I have it like tied at the back. So it would be like these strands at the front, kind of. I'll try my best to draw them, but you know, something along these lines. And then I'd have like the hair like tied at the back, you know, like kind of more like that kind of vibe. I don't think, well, would I give her twin tails? I feel like I wouldn't give her twin tails. I feel like I'd either have her hair like just like short or long and just tied into one ponytail. That's how I feel about this character, at least. Yeah, my modern AU drawing of her has like her with like short hair, but honestly, I don't mind her having long hair. I think it would be cute in this way, but I just want to know, how do people do like that, like, you know, that dramatic ass like hair thing, like where it looks like ribbons and it's like so cool. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. It's okay. But like, how do they get that like energy in? I don't understand how people draw that part. It confuses me and I want to know. Actually, I feel like it'd make more sense if it starts out on this side first. And then we go under this part, over this part, and then over more like that, I think would be nice. Like that, I feel like. What do we think? Yeah, that kind of gives off more like more of a vibe. the thing is, it's not really the art world. The art world itself is actually more for like money laundering or whatever. But hey, who said that? But you know, unironically, that is what my professor says. But yeah, art world is not great. But a lot of this is more like the internet art stuff, where it's like mostly like a bunch of kids. So I guess I'm more forgiving with them. Ugh. I hate it though. I think half the discourses are kind of stupid. But you know, it just is like that sometimes though. So you just kind of gotta get used to it. Sometimes the easiest way is just to fucking give up, bro. It makes your life so much easier. She does have this weird little strand in front of her face, which is why I'm adding it in here. It does look a little odd, but it's okay. We'll just accept it. Also, this is very much me assuming that everybody here knows about my OCs. If not, lol. Heart emoji. I know some of y'all joined not that long ago, but I will still assume that you know everything about my OCs that I've yapped about so far. Or else it's just gonna be another session of me yapping about my own characters. And that's okay, because it doesn't matter, because it's not like they're canon AU anyway, so it doesn't matter that much, I feel like. That's crazy. That's actually so crazy. I just don't care, I feel like. It just do be like that sometimes, and that's okay. Should I give her a beret? I want to give her a hat. She does have to have a hat. That's the only thing that I have to give her. It is a part of her character design, and it feels weird to not give her a hat in my mind. Also, I'm just gonna draw the hands real quick here. Also, really fun. I got this new brush that's for fingers. Let's see how it turns out, because I literally have never used it before, so we'll see how this looks. I have literally no clue how to use it though. That's the only thing. Is it like this? I don't know if this is. Oh, that's the wrong hand, right? Would it be this way, like that? Then I would just do like 1, 2, 3. No, I'd have to start it here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't fucking know. It's okay. It's easier for me to just draw my hands myself, but now that I think about it, I wonder what Art Fight's rules on using like brushes is. Like, you know, like stamp brushes where they can help you with like your heads and stuff like that. Because it's like if you ban the 3D models, then like why don't they ban that as well, you know? Obviously not advocating for that, but you know, it feels kind of stupid. Plus, it's not like it's getting money, so you don't have to deal with commercial licenses, no? Right? Oh, so this is a really shitty hand. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Just, like, ignore that a little bit. I'll resize it to be more standard. I'm not sure. I was thinking just, like, a nice little beret, but I just need to give her, like, some type of hat. Because part of her character design does actually have a hat, or like have like the headdresses on, like, you know, in like Lolita fashion and stuff, where they have like the little headdresses or like the head or the bows on their head. She has like one of the headbands on, mainly because I'm the one who likes to wear them, but yeah, or like headband, bonnet, whatever you want to call it. It really depends. Technically, I think hers is more of a bonnet situation, but whatever. I don't really know what military hats look like, so sure. They're like, I'm gonna look at this one that I found a reference of. It's like roughly like, I don't even know how to draw this shape. Jesus Christ, like this shaped, I think, with like a badge here, something like that. I don't know. I can try. Don't see how well that'll turn out, but I was planning to give her like maybe a big hat would be cool. Her outfit's very military-y, right? That's the problem. I swear I didn't mean to though. I actually don't really know how to draw a beret. I don't think I've ever really properly drawn one before. I mean, berets were technically from the military, no? From what I remember. Originally. What else do I remember from her design? I feel like I don't really have too many distinct features from Talia's design as opposed to Rima's. I feel like this is 16 candles beret? What's that? Sure, I'll search it up though. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know how to feel about that. That feels more just like a bucket hat to me. I will not lie. Because she's much more of a simple character, so I feel like I can't add too much like ruffles or anything to her. Which is why I need like the silhouette of the hat to kind of work its magic a little bit. Huh. Should I... Hold on. Should I just give her like a giant hat? Am I just into big hats these days? She's kind of giving witch though. But do I want that? I feel like it'd be cute, no? It's not like a witch hat, it's just a big hat. That's so cowboy-y of her. You know what? Actually, I can add, let me add a wider brim here instead of having like the nice little beret brim. Let's go like a wider brim. Not like that. Nope. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna stick with this. We're gonna stick with this, okay? If I complain later, just tell me off, I guess. I don't really care. Alright, onto the face, which is objectively the most annoying part of drawing anything ever, and that's okay. Where's my pencils? Jesus Christ, this brush? Okay, whatever, good enough. I think I've gotten really weirdly used to drawing like the pupils first nowadays. I don't really know why, but if it works, it works, right? Like don't shoot the messenger, right? But I know it looks a little dumb, but then you can like add on the lashes afterwards, and then it'll look like a bit better, I think. Because then you can like kind of already have the direction of like where the eyes and stuff are looking before you add the everything else in it. This is a very stupid. Something like this. Let's go with that. Whoops, messed up this part. Give me a sec. I'm supposed to cut in from the top. Let's erase you. I don't really know how to draw eyes anymore. I've lost it, bro. I have lost my ability to draw an eye. Holy fuck. I know this is very fucked in terms of how to draw an eye, but you know what? That's why I never draw it on the same layer. You know, you just gotta unholy levels of adjusting. Oh, that's 1 hour. Okay. Whatever. Masks? Yeah, they are. They're horrid. It's okay. I'm gonna erase this eye real quick. I don't like the way I drew these, actually. Let's just redraw them completely. Oh, woe is me. I am the problem. Also, I'm currently on debating if I want to delete TikTok again. Bro, I hate using TikTok. I feel like half the time I'm on there, I'm just like doom scrolling, and I don't want to be doom scrolling, so I'm like, should I delete it again? Because I feel like TikTok is like more boring of a doom scroll than Instagram's doom scroll. To be fair though, most of my Instagram stuff is mostly art, and my TikTok is just like those shitty Reddit videos. Does anybody know how to get rid of those goddamn Reddit videos? I don't fucking know how to get them out. But yeah. Actually, was her eyes going downwards or upwards? I can never remember. I feel like her eyes are going downwards, right? I'm not crazy. Should be. I'm wrong. I forget my own OC's eyes. Wow, that's so crazy. So there's absolutely no one ever when they see me. You know what? This actually makes my life a little bit easier because I do prefer drawing eyes that go more up than down. So. But yeah, anyways. So, what else can I yap about? Oh, right. So I'm currently reading another web novel. Yay! This is what happens the second I'm freed from school. Woohoo! You know what I should be doing? There's so many other things. But instead I am reading web novels again. So, anyways, I ended up deciding on a halberd. So here's how she looks at the moment. But yeah, isn't it cute though? I try to add as much of what's her name? Like Talia's or Rima's like design in here as much as I could, but yeah. Also, who was it that asked about song requests? Because, like, it is a thing. I just don't know if my internet cut or not when I was responding to it. It's been a while, sorry. If this is a very delayed response, but yeah. Big axe. I mean, kind of, yeah, I guess. I guess it's a big axe now. I don't know, man. I don't know. Whatever. Also, I'm gonna try out a new way of coloring after this, so we'll see how that turns out as well. That's also gonna be another weird thing for today's stream. Just because why not? I have time to experiment now, so I'm just gonna play around a bit. But yeah. Don't worry, neither do I. I definitely do not draw these with the expectation that I'll be able to lift it. I'm kind of thinking if I want to give her a cute little smile or not, or if I just keep her frowning. I mean, obviously it makes more sense for her to be frowning just based off of the pose, but... Or like, just like a very neutral expression. But I feel like it'd be cute if she was like a little happy, you know? Just a little bit happy. Yes, this is my OC. Do you remember her? Probably not this design of her, but like, she's one of the two lesbians. I don't know if that helps. I haven't drawn her in a while. I haven't drawn them in a while, honestly. Lesbians, yes. My little cutesy little doomed lesbians with... Where I keep ignoring their canon story and just keep drawing their non-canon AUs. So that I don't have to figure out the rest of the story. Lol. Not that I ever like actually come up with stories when it comes to when I'm like making OCs anyways. Like I feel like most of the time when I'm drawing OCs it's purely just vibes based. Yeah, the marionette ones. Well, technically I only have like one set of like actual lesbian OCs. The rest of my OCs are just like random designs. But yes, the marionette ones, technically. Well, Rima's technically the marionette one, but yeah. Okay, so... You know what? Sure. She's an elf. She's old enough, I guess. Probably a little too old for you, but that's okay. How long have you been 17? A while. Type of conversation, but that's okay. I'm gonna move her head a little bit. I know this is anatomically correct, but I don't give a fuck about anatomy. This is my vibes and my vibes only correct. Where I want the pose to be more exaggerated, so we're just gonna do it this way instead. I feel like I'm never doing well with the heads shapes and stuff. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just bad at this. But yeah, this is okay. I think this is kind of cute, right? Let me just see how's the liner here. How's the back and forth. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. I can't blame you. I can't blame you. I just always find it funny. What chapter am I on anyways? Woo! Guys, I shouldn't be banned from reading. But you know what? It's actually not that bad because I've only read like 60 chapters, so it's not that bad, you know? We are gonna conveniently ignore the fact that I slept for like half the day. I'm gonna give these guys ruffles on this side too. Does this feel natural or unnatural as fuck? I don't really know. I don't really care. I'm gonna at least tilt her a little bit. Pure vibes. Hashtag aura. I don't fucking know what I'm saying. I'm too old for this shit. I will be cropping the image though. Where is it? Change canvas size, that's what it was. Let's do with 270. Oh, fuck off. No, 270. And let's do 320. This is what I'm used to using, so I don't know why I don't change this all the time. I want to keep the eye detail in here though. That's the only reason why I can't move it too far down. Actually, I'm gonna make the top a little taller. Let's go for... That's better, right? That feels compositionally better. I don't think I have a celebrity crush, but yeah. It's okay. I can still appreciate beauty though. Don't worry, guys. Okay, that's good. This is gonna be a little bit of a weirder way of me drawing. But we're gonna roll with it, okay? Just don't question it too much. Oh, probably should put this on to multiply, actually, sorry. Okay, let me just fill this whole thing with red first. And then I can go with the lighter reds on this side. Let's go with something like this. I haven't really decided it yet, but that's okay. We'll just roughly get something like this kind of vibe in. And then we're gonna go with the colors. Yay. This is pure vibes. I don't really know how I'm doing this. We're just gonna do it, okay? Just don't judge me too much. Let's go, since I'm gonna go with Wait, actually, how did I do this last time? I don't even remember. Let's go weird, strange forms of coloring. Yo, I think my brother's playing Terraria again. Got a notification from Steam. Thanks, Steam. Actually thinking, how should I do this? Cause first of all, one of the things that I have to figure out is how do I get the colors to be right? But also I want to use, hold on. How should I do this? How should I do this? I want like a darker, this color? Hold on, let's try it. Okay, what if we ignore the red background for now? I'm trying to see how I want to do this, and it's like a little bit confusing to me. But it's okay. Okay. So I'm just gonna do the line art like this, where I don't actually do the line art. Let's go with pink, actually. I kind of want like more of a pink color for her clothes. This is gonna be a little odd, but we're gonna roll with it, guys. Okay, trust. I saw somebody do this method on like Twitter or something, and I was like, I'm gonna try this. So far it's been working well for me. As in like I've tried it once before this, and it was like on this random commission I was doing. But it's okay. Okay. Oops. Sorry. Let's go back to 100% here. Cause then this one, okay, what I'm trying to, okay. 60? I know, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I got him the furry femboy game and he's still not playing it. I'm so offended. What's a girl to do? You know, other than kill her brother, but you know. Let's just go up to here. And then we'll do another thing very similar to this. We're just gonna keep going down to black. And this is my compromise on drawing with more layers, by the way. So just like excuse this attempt. I don't really know how much this will help, but it's okay. I feel like I won't be doing much generally, but oh well, what do I care? I just want to try something out. In theory, this will be very interesting to render, but I wouldn't know. Something like that. roughly, I think. Meow. Hello? Oh, thanks for the follow. Sorry, I'm very distracted right now from this stupid little drawing, but it's okay. Tiang. And then I think I want the handle. Oh, I can't do the handle. I'll do the star here then. Let's go with the star being the color of her eyes. Because this motherfucker's gay as shit. Meow. Meow. Who said that? I would never call my OCs gay. Derogatory. Fully intended. Anyways, la. Right, I think I tried to talk about the web novel I was reading before, and then I just like totally gave up. But anyways, so right now I'm reading, oh shit, what's it called? I don't know the legal name of it. I don't know. I just call it Trash PD. What the hell? Like, I think it was like the trashy producer survives as an idol, I think was the title of it. I don't know, bro. Nobody calls it that. Everybody just calls it Trash PD. Like, who the fuck cares? Wow. I feel so magical. I think I want... What color should I make her blade? Actually, I want her to be like a very, like a pure white blade kind of situation here. Fuck off. Pants. Oh wait, actually, since the pants are over, I can't actually do that part. Oh man, what the hell? Oh, you know what I can do though? Here. This part. I want like to be like a whiter kind of shade here. Not fully white, but to be honest, you know, I'm gonna change the background color to like a red. I don't like this. It's weird. Whatever. Fuck off. And then I want like some type of ruffly situation going on here, except I'm for some reason horrific at drawing the ruffles today, so we're gonna ignore that, guys. Guys, it's actually totally fine. So why are you glitching? What is going on, girl? Girl, lock in. Oh, pen. That's why. It's on the brush tool. The fuck? Hello? Okay, whatever. G-pen. Okay, let's go something like that. And then like that. Okay, let's go with something along this line. I think is pretty decent in my opinion. Yeah, that feels like roughly the right shape here. Okay, and then I want, let's add another layer, or just, guys, look at me, I'm using other layers, guys, be proud of me, or don't. We all know how bad I am with layers, so whatever, honestly, it's like not even that big of a deal. I'm kidding. But guys, hear me out. I have a vision for this. Trust. I'm not just doing shit blindly. Well, I am. But, like, trust the process, you know? Yeah. Trust the process that I don't even trust. I mean that I 110% trust because I trust the process. Let's actually, I'm gonna shrink right here as well. I'm gonna unclothe her a little bit here, just for funsies. I think it was like right around here. Yes, right around here. There you go. Let's cut her clothes right there. And then GG right here. let's just go with this, I think. Should be fine. Okay. And then, trying to think what other part I can work on right now on this layer. This is really weird. I actually don't know what I'm doing. I have literally no clue what I'm doing, by the way. I feel like I just start rendering soon, but I don't want to. Okay, let's go with that. And then let's go here, I think, for you, right here, roughly. Let's go with that. Done. Somebody is messaging me. So I feel like I should move I'm gonna move the ear in a bit over here just because it's a little bit outward right now. Okay, I'm gonna fix this guy right here. Okay, let's go with that. And then that's just gonna be the head, right here. I feel like I should add one more part. I'm gonna actually make this into the white here as well. Actually, you're over here, right? You might as well just be right here as well. I don't know why you weren't here. So that's just gonna be the headpiece right here. Actually, I might do the head and also the hair. I feel bad for the hair just not being here right now. Plus this part's gonna be covered, so it doesn't matter that much, right? Okay, cool. Okay, I'm gonna actually use, where is it? This is a hairbrush, right? No, you. That's the one I'm looking for. Okay, here we go. Okay, so there's a vision here, and I don't know if I even understand it. So we're gonna hope for the best here, okay? Roughly something like this, I feel like makes sense, right? Also, you may be thinking, hey, why don't you just use the goddamn fill bucket tool? Cause I'm stupid and my fill bucket is actually currently a lasso, so we're just gonna go with it, okay? Don't judge. If it works, you know? One of my friends is struggling with a maid apron right now. Oh well, sucks to be her. My ass acting like I'm not the one who gave her the apron, by the way. It's okay. Oh my god, why am I just not sentencing today? Damn, I feel like Trump. Hold on, I'm gonna save this file real quick, sorry. Just remembered. Ignore this. Okay. I'm gonna cut this part off real quick right here. Okay, something like this. Nice. And then, oh right. Where are you, skin? Oh, here we go, okay. I forgot about this, actually. I totally forgot. There's nothing else on this layer, right? Outside of the skin that, oh shit. Fuck. Wait, issue, chat. I need to figure out how to get the cape in here. Actually, you know what? I'll just add it in here. Who gaff? I'll figure it out. Let me get the cloak thingy mabobber on the back of the clothes. I actually don't really know how to feel about this design, but that's okay. Let's go with it. We're just gonna go with it, guys. We're just gonna work with it. It don't matter that much. Oh wait, shit. Was that what this line was supposed to be for this part of the clothes? Oh shit, my bad. But I don't even remember what I draw on here. I just do things and I hope for the best, but it's okay. Fuck, I'm so jealous. Sorry, I'm like looking at a lot of artists on my TL, and they're all going to conventions for this summer. Like they're all like vending there, and I'm like, ugh, me one day. Anyways, I want to vend at a convention, but I don't have merch, so womp womp. 110% my fault, by the way. Mia, where's your face? It's okay, it's okay. I will make merch over the summer. Trust. Why am I doing this to myself? I don't know. Whatever. It's okay. One day. Exactly. Like, I can't do it in America because there's like the whole like visa thing that I have to deal with, called I do not have a social security number at the moment, since I'm international. But yeah, once I get that, y'all. If I get that. The world is my oyster and I will just be better. Cause I'm like, I want to sell, specifically, I want to make merch of fandoms that I like never see at conventions, cause I go to quite a bit, I think. Well, I feel like I go to like enough conventions, not like a lot. But there's like so many fandoms that I'm personally in that I'm just like, I'm never gonna find fan art for this, you know? Like, half the manhwas that I read, y'all, you're not gonna find merch for them. Like, nowadays you can find merch for Orv and stuff, which I think is quite nice. But like, outside of like Orv, you don't, well, first of all, you don't really get solo leveling merch, which I don't know who is going out of their way to look for solo leveling merch in the first place, so like, I kind of get that. But there's like a lot of like fandoms that you just won't find merch for. I feel like I saw one little A merch, Mr. A merch, the other day. I did buy it. We're not gonna talk about what that story is about, by the way. Completely will be ignoring that. Ew, sorry, I hate this drawing. Hate this strand specifically. But yeah. Well, okay, you might like solo leveling, but are you gonna buy merch of it if you see it in public? Probably not. Nobody does. Yeah, well, just like get better taste. I don't know how to help you, bro. Just like hashtag get good. You would get soul leveling merch? Girl, why? Honestly, okay, well, I obviously read solo leveling. Duh. Because everybody's read that thing. I was gonna swear at it, but you know. But like, y'all, who the fuck gives a shit about that damn story? Sorry. It's fine. I'm just like, I feel like I would not buy merch of it. I just don't know what merch they would have. I do actually have the solo leveling book originally, like the light novel. Cause I got it at some convention years ago. You know, before the story ended. I feel like it just dragged for too long. That was like my main thing with it. I just like don't like it when stories like drag forever, you know what I mean? That's like my main reason why I kind of hate it. But you know what? My taste is also kind of trash, so I can't really be judging people for their trash tastes either. Because to be honest, I am not much better / not better at all. And that's okay. Oh, fucking hell. How? Bro, that's crazy. How? Okay, well, another thing to ban. Another word to ban. Fuck my gay chungus life. How do they keep doing that, bro? Oh, no. I like trash isekai too. Don't worry. Oh my god, shit, I said it again, didn't I? Fuck. Okay, hold on. Let me ban this person real quick. Give me a sec. There we go. Anyways, moving on. How do they keep doing that? We do. I feel like there's just too much trashy isekai. Cause the thing is, fuck. Did I say it again? Shit. Okay, well. Anyways, so don't worry. I did another phrase. I don't like these ban-evators. Can we not keep doing that? Like, why do they keep doing that? Oh my god. But yeah, I feel like most trash isekais are always like with a male lead, no? We as a collective love trash isekai. Trash Hunterverse though is kind of more like to me. I mean, like, it's fine. It just gets really boring after like a couple levels of the tower, you know what I mean? Can I blame Sword Art Online for this actually? Wait, question. Am I allowed to blame the existence of trash isekai sorry, not trash isekai, like the Korean like trash like dungeon climbing type of stories on Sword Art Online? Cause I unironically feel like that's probably the right thing to blame. I don't like it when the main character who has like no fucking personality, no will to live, no bitches, like, sorry, but like all of that and then suddenly he like sorry, and then suddenly he's like he gets like a harem in the new world. I'm just like, that's so unrealistic. And also, like, what's your personality? Being nice-ish? Being oblivious as shit? Like, what do you want from me? To kill myself? Like, goddamn. Anyways. That's my personal take on it, though. Rarx 3. they need the self-insert. Well, I need them to stop self-inserting, because that is pissing me off. Hashtag PMO. This shit. TSPMO. You know, like, ew. Gross. Who gaff? Wait, what's the issue here? Fuck. Bruh. Bruh. Fuck. Okay. So, slight issue here. This guy needs to be over the bottom. So I'm gonna delete that. Deselect. Okay. That's fine. And then what are you for? Okay, that's just you. Where is anything? Oh, here it is. This one goes here. Right. Bro, I can never remember what I'm doing here. Overlord? Yeah. There are definitely ways that you can like make like proper power fantasy things, but I'm tired, bro. I can't read another like solo max level newbie, you know? Like, first of all, don't judge me for reading that. But second, like, why the fuck do you exist, bro? Ugh. Also, I'm gonna, you know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna delete this part completely. Okay, well. This is called inconsistent ass lines, and that's okay. We're just gonna go with it. This is a very weird way of coloring, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna work with it, okay? Thanks. Where is this star even from? Oh my lord. Okay, I'm gonna copy this part actually. Deselect. I'm gonna paste this above right here. Deselect right there. And then this part should be that. And then this part I'm gonna... What is going on? Isekai? Spider Isekai? Which one's that one? Do I just not know what y'all are talking about? Am I old? Yes. Maybe I'm a spider, so what? Interesting, okay. I will read the light novel if I can, but I'm currently working on another novel right now that I'm reading through, so. Live, Laugh, Trash, PD. I currently am enjoying reading, like, the novel, or I'm reading, I don't know the name of it, bro. I became a producer, a trashy producer, survives an idol, something like that, whatever. It's been fun so far. I do enjoy idol stories, so it's like kind of very up my alley. The only thing I'm not particularly happy with is, oh jeez, first of all, where the hell is this? Okay. The only thing that I don't like too much is I feel like I don't really know what's going on half the time, but I think it's more of just me being incapable of reading and less of the actual story itself being a problem. Because I do acknowledge the fact that I am like bad at reading things sometimes, and it just do be like that. This is specifically directed towards the fact that, oh shit, did I delete anything else on this layer? Okay, no. I feel like I don't read as much into like Hoyoung, what's his name? Hoyoon's like inner thoughts as opposed to Ewell's from like assistant manager Kim Hates Idols. So I'm just like, I feel like I have a little bit less of an idea of what's happening in the story. Still very fun though. I will say, still very fun. But okay, during finals, right? So I was obviously doom scrolling on TikTok while I was not working on my finals during that month. And I ended up saving a bunch of like manhwas that I want to read, and I'm just like waiting for when I'm able to read it, you know? Like, okay, technically I can read it whenever I want, but like, you know, I want to finish this novel first, and then I might be able to start reading it, but we'll see. But I'm very, very tempted. Cause okay, they're very boring. I know. I'm an isekai villainess trash lover. Okay, like, and that's okay. I like my niche of trash stories, and we're just gonna roll with it. But me and my childcare isekai romance fantasies are locked the fuck in, and I don't care what anybody else says. They are good to me. Okay, they are my children. So anyways, but I have a lot of them that are saved, and I really want to read them, but I'm just like, who do I have time yet? And right now since I'm reading Trash PD, I'm just like, I don't have time yet. But yeah, I think I might have saved like 30 stories, so hopefully that'll last me 2 weeks. That's my hope. I don't really trust myself though. That's the only thing. I feel like the second I open a manhwa, I'm just like gone to the world for a while. So if y'all don't see me for a bit, just know that I've got lost in the sauce. The sauce is very good, or the sauce is very trash. Either way, the sauce is gonna be where I'm lost, and that's okay. Wow, this is the most amount of layers I've used in like so long, actually. That's actually so crazy. I don't know the last time I've ever used this many layers. This is actually so crazy to me, sorry. No, don't refer to other layers, refer only to the editing layer. What is wrong with you? I want people to read more stupid manhwas because I'm just like, I have nobody to talk to except for whenever I'm streaming. I mean, sometimes on Discord I can, but it really depends on which server I'm on. But most of the time it's me yapping to the void about what I read, and that's okay. I would use my Twitter, but it's just like I'm using my Twitter also like doubling as like an art thing right now, so I'm just like, ugh, I kind of feel bad if I do that. But it's okay. Anyways, I got the base down. Let's go. Okay, now we can do the coloring. Yay. Fuck my gay chungus life. Okay, let's start with the skin, I think. Let's start with the skin. Where's the skin? Okay, let's go with the face first. Oh shit. Fuck. No! Nuh-uh. You didn't catch me doing nothing. This is a perfectly fine stream. Trust. I will not break the record. Trust. Twitter, okay, well, okay, see, okay, the thing is, I don't mind Twitter slander, however, I am a devoted Twitter user. So I fear I cannot take this lying down. I use Twitter a little too much, actually. Yeah, it's a problem. That's okay. I'm well aware this is also a very strange method of coloring, and we're just gonna work with it, okay? Thanks. I don't really know why I'm coloring like this. You know what? Actually, fuck this way of coloring for today. We're going to ignore all rules, and I'm just gonna merge everything down like a freak. This is just more of a easy line art, I guess, for today. Okay, well, I don't feel like doing it like that, so we're gonna work however the hell I want to work, so we're just gonna ignore the logic here. Thanks. Cool. Good enough. See? Free line art, and all base colors are done. Aren't I so smart? No. Cool, thanks. It's such an unnatural way of working. I just gave up on it. Most social medias are yuck. I'd say that, but I feel like I use like all of them way too much to be able to say that, you know? I mean, I am a hypocrite in general, but like, damn. There's still a limit, you know? And I fear Twitter is sadly my stupid ass limit. That's okay. I don't really know how I feel about this way of coloring. I don't think I like it too much. But it does work for like pieces that already have like lighting and stuff drawn down. It doesn't work well if I am just like bullshitting it from the start, you know? There we go. What the hell is line art even about anyways, guys? What if I'm just better than that, you know? What if line art is just a figment of my imagination? I don't really know what I'm doing, by the way, if you can't tell. I'm gonna go with a little bit more of like a lighter shade here. Because I think she's supposed to have longer lashes, right, at the bottom? I think that's part of her design. I don't remember. Should be, though. It's usually what I do with these characters. Wow, how magical. Okay, let's go with, I need to do another line art theme of bobber. Let's go, should we go this color? Whatever, it doesn't matter that much. I just need to make belts this time. But like that would be cool. Nice. And then, what did I have it as? Over here, roughly? Pure vibes right now. I don't like that color. We're making it just lighter. Oh shit, 2 hours? Okay, whatever. I feel like I'm drawing slow today. No? Maybe it's because I'm trying something new. That's usually the problem. Thank you, thank you. I used the Ko-Fi notifs. I have them spread apart 1 hour, so I know how long it's been. Cause obviously I'm not like looking at the clock when I'm drawing. I actually barely ever look at the clock in general, so it's a bad habit. It's bad, but it's okay. Like, unless I'm trying to go somewhere, I don't really check the clock, like, ever. Which is probably why my sleep schedule is so fucked, but whatever. Yeah, exactly. If it works, it works, you know? My sleep schedule stays fucked, and that's okay. Okay, okay, hear me out. So my sleep schedule, it's like, it's, okay, so it's not the best. Let's just go with that. Like it could be worse, right? So it's not like the worst or whatever, but like it's also very much not the best. I sleep so you know what? That's a win, right? I don't know what yours is. Mine is sleeping when the sun comes up and then waking up sometime when the sun is starting to go down. So anyway, so it's okay. It's okay. I live nocturnally and that's okay. Oh my god, a kindred spirit! I'm so happy. I always get the side eyes from sleeping at times. When apparently it's not normally gonna sleep in. Fuck off. Kidding, of course. Meow. Oh, thank you for the follow. But yeah, we're just drawing and stuff, I guess. Forever. Trapped in this hell. All I know how to do is draw. There we go, that's better. Yeah, what's the point of being awake when you have to like deal with humans and all that? It's like kind of gross and weird and shit. Like, yo, why would I risk that when I can just be nice and asleep and comfy in bed? Nope, never mind. Let's go down with that, and then let's... Okay, this is gonna be a really weird... I don't really know what I'm doing, by the way, so just, like, excuse all this shit. Actually, hold on, let me undo that. Let's change this back to hard light, and let's just go with, like, a darker red shade here. Okay, that should be relatively the right color. And then let's go there, and then let's go hard light again, but this time, well, actually, nah, fine. Okay, let's go with this first. So I want the light to come from this side. So we're gonna erase the lighting from this side, and here, and here, and here, and here. And here, here, like that. Let's just erase this whole little section right here. Just do that. Erase this section here. Also gonna be slightly backlit, so there will also be lighting on certain parts as well here. Something like this. Anyways, I think the world needs... I feel like the world needs one, like, thing for people who live in the, like, for morning people, and then, like, one thing for night people. You know what I mean? Like what are the night owls supposed to do when the world is designed for morning people? It's disgusting. I hate it. I think we should revolt against the morning people, actually. I'm kidding. We have much more shit to worry about in the world. But, you know. I'm personally very against being awake in the morning, but... Hey, what's a girl to do? What's a girl to do? I know. It's okay. Actually, I haven't really decided where I wanted the light to- oh, shit. The light to come from. I kind of have it like this right now, but I'm actually thinking, what if I just fully backlit the whole thing? You know, like no lights from the front at all. So it would just be like mostly like, let me show y'all. But I'm not sure how to feel about that. Which pose is it? Oh, I think I got this pose right. Sorry, let me see what this looks like. Let me just yoink it to the relatively the right side. Like here is where I'm at right now, roughly. I don't know, something along this line is generally the pose that I have. And then I'm just gonna go yoink in the lighting. What if what if I do the lighting all from the back? Like, ooh, what if I do it like from here? That would be fun, right? Yeah, that feels fun. Okay. Alright, let's fix this again. Sorry. It's gonna happen a couple of times. Trap the morning people? I try my best, but I fear most / everybody around me are night people now, so it's okay. I don't have to convert nobody. I haven't seen a morning person since I got out of high school, so we're chill. I think it's because I'm at an art school, so I don't have to deal with, like, people who wake up in the morning to go to the gym and shit, which I think is scary as hell. If you are one of those people, do not be in my stream. I'm kidding. But, you know. Y'all do scare me. Just FYI, by the way. Yeah. Actually, I don't even think a morning person would be on this stream. I feel like this is a very night person stream. Just because of the time. But then again, I forget that people have other time zones, but I'm just gonna like willfully ignore that, thank you. Yeah. Let's go with that. $7 a.m. Ew. Okay, well, good night then. I will see you sometime, maybe. It's okay, I stream at weird times anyways. You're in Europe, I'm assuming, or something like that. One of those time zones over there. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Yes, I am. Pew pew. Pew. Monkeys. Oh. I keep forgetting that that's like a emoji question mark that you can do. Because I feel like every time it shows up for me on the chat, it always just says like monkey s instead of like showing what it is, but whatever. Monkey see, monkey do. Okay, well, okay. Let me undo this real quick. This is kind of stupid on my end. I forgot that I'm not supposed to add the extra shading before I do the other part in here that I need to do. Okay, so let's select just this whole thing. Invert it, add another hard light layer over here, and then just choose like a light, like red or some bullshit. Okay, bullshit color. Okay, good enough. Maybe that's a little too red, but nah, fuck it. Who gaff? Something like this, and then a little bit more darker values here. What? No, I would never put somebody into a basement. That's so crazy. I'm not forcing you guys to watch any cartoons or anything. Trust. Trust. Guys, trust. I'm very #truthful. Guys, I don't even have a basement. I'm being slandered here. No one is locked up in my basement because I don't have a basement. Yeah. Why would I have a basement, guys? Well, no, cause the thing is, I don't have a basement, so where would I lock a person up? You know, like I'd probably lock them up like somewhere else if there were, cause you know I don't have a basement. But you know, since I'm not into locking people up, I would not lock them in the basement or anywhere else. What? No. No. I'm being slandered here, guys. Trust. I'm being slandered. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Shit. Christ. Bruh. I'm so bad at this coloring thing that people make me do. Shit. I say people make me do as if I'm not the one who's making myself color this, by the way, so. But yeah, guys, I don't have a basement. And no one would ever be locked in my basement, even if I did have one. It's too obvious of a hiding spot. I mean, you know, nothing weird. I have a brush, right? Ooh, funky. Okay, wait, hold on. I want to see. I got some new brushes as well in here. What does this do? Okay, well, probably not you. Let's use you. Oh, well, probably not you, actually. Let's use you. Nope. What about hot butter? What the fuck is this? Oh, it's like a blendy brush, actually. It's a blending brush. I'm gonna put it in the blending mode, then. Feels weird not to put it right here. Okay, that's better. No, I don't want to use hot butter. What the fuck? Bruh. Use my texture blender. Actually, why am I giving her like light colored under eyes? She's supposed to have like eye bags kind of vibes. A little bit more. What manga? This? Never. That's so much work. I'm a lazy bastard, and that's okay. I wish I'd make a manga, but I don't feel like it. That's so much work to me. Okay, so that's not even true though. Like, I would never do that, guys. I'm being slandered. Tisk tisk tisk. How could you believe? How could you believe the words of a stranger over me? What did Watashi ever do? Oh my god, I need to stop doing shit like that. Anyways. Also, I feel like I should learn how to do, like, the Bakudeku sounds. Bakudeku slime, Bakudeku slime. Ah, shoot me dead. Oh my god, I hate that. I hate that so much. Oh my god. It's okay. I was going to start with that. Peter Pan story, but the main character would I guess. Honestly, I don't really think I know that much about Peter Pan, to be honest with you. I feel like I never really watched it properly or read it. It was just not really in my realm of interest, so. Whatever. Also, wouldn't you think it would be more like Hansel and Gretel, though? With, like, the two kids who got, like, kidnapped by a witch. And, like, has to eat all the candy and stuff. I would never feed off of your youth. That's so crazy. That's so crazy, guys. Being slandered, as per usual. Yowie. Grab the hook with the hero, try to rescue the kids. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it do be like that. Hold on. Rescue the kids? Yeah, why wouldn't you rescue the kids from the basement? I mean, there's no basement, but why wouldn't you rescue the kids from places? Flip vertical, I think it would be. Yeah, that's best. Why is my anchor all the way over there? Come on, lock it. There we go, that's cute, right? What birds? What birds? The birds are not trained. Why would the birds be trained? Guys, why would the birds ever be trained? My birds are completely innocent. They're not spies. They don't have cameras in them. That's so crazy. How could you even accuse my birds of that? I'm so offended. Let's do some basic shading first. This is such a messy process. I'm sorry, guys. Well, I don't know if anybody's watching my stupid streams to learn how to draw, but like, don't. Cause this shit is horrific and I don't even know what I'm doing. Bro, this is horrible. That's okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. Because we're only here for lesbianism. We are only ever here for lesbianism, by the way. If I ever say that we're here for like anything straight, just know that I've been kidnapped and replaced by a doppelganger. Thank you very much. When it comes to talking about manhwas, that is an exception because I do find some of them cute. But if you ever see me drawing a straight couple, just assume that I've been kidnapped. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I actually genuinely don't know when I've drawn a straight person before. That wasn't me drawing one of my friends that were straight, you know. But like, you know what I mean. Thank you, thank you. Yaoi and Yuri. I am a fan of both, you know. I find heterosexuality to be against nature and I don't like it, you know. It's just not my jam. I don't understand why people would partake in that. Jeez, I'm gonna get canceled one day. Jesus Christ. Just Yuri? Okay. Don't worry. I only draw yaoi because for some reason a lot of the stories that I like, there is only like guys in there, so I'm forced to ship yaoi, but sometimes I can just gender bend them and hope for the best. And you know what? It do just be like that sometimes. It's okay. A struggle is a struggle, because for some reason I feel like they never give me good Yuri in the world. You know what I mean? Like, there is good Yuri, but it's so hard to find because you can't find Yuri half the time anyways. So it's just like, okay, the world's just out to get me and everybody hates me, but it's okay. I feel like half the Yuri is written by like a straight man and it kills me inside. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Please somebody understand my struggle here. Of Yuri's written by straight men and you can tell and it's like, oh fuck. Cry, cry, whatever. Sucks to suck. Dun 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 dun. My little pony, friendship is magic. My little pony, I used to wonder what friendship could be. My little pony, do you share its magic with me? Big adventures, tons of fun, beautiful heart, playful and shy, sharing kindness seems to be, and magic makes it only. My little pony, you know you're all my very best friends. Okay. My obligatory My Little Pony shit post of the day, I guess. It's not really shit post, but you know what I mean. It pretty much is, actually. Whatever. Yes! Pink Fluffy Unicorns Dancing on Rainbows. Honestly, goated song. Honestly, love that shit. Flufflepuff and Chrysalis, that was such a peak ship. And I know it is, like, completely a fan-made thing, but I don't give a fuck, okay? You know, I was so invested in Flufflepuff and Chrysalis's, like, relationship. I watched, like, all the videos that were on the account back when it was, like, posting it. Guys, I actually, for a second, I did, because I was a child at the time, I thought that Flufflepuff was an actual pony character for a bit. Then I realized I was fucking stupid and that people make fan ponies. But anyways. But yes, Flufflepuff and Chrysalis, peak ship. 10 out of 10, would recommend. Let me just yoink that into the background real quick. Let me just Pink Fluffy Unicorn Dancing on Rainbows real quick. Because I think we all need a 10-hour loop of Pink Fluffy Unicorns Dancing on Rainbows. Yeah. PF you do. Let's go. Okay, this may be the 10-hour version. I'm not sorry, by the way. Please do not block me. Sorry, I'm 49 minutes into this song, by the way. Okay. So canonically, okay. So in the Pink Fluffy Unicorn Dancing on Rainbow universe, right? So the pink fluffy unicorn that is dancing on the rainbow name is Flufflepuff. And it's like a fan made pony, so it's like somebody made, like, it's like somebody's OC pony kind of situation, and they shipped it with Chrysalis, which is like the big bad evil guy of like season 2, I believe, because she was like, or sorry, not season 2, was it season 2? Yeah, season 2, Canterlot Wedding, when Chrysalis was was trying to hijack Princess Cadence and Shining Armor's wedding, and so like that's the character, but like in Pink Fluffy Unicorns Dancing on Rainbows, like the other like stories / videos that the animator makes is of Chrysalis and Flufflepuff's like daily lives, so where they were just like living, I think they were living in like Twilight's place, I think, or something weird like that. And it was very silly because none of them really, because Chrysalis is the only one that has a voice, and then Flufflepuff is like like half the time, and it's very cutesy. And yeah, it is Yuri. So yeah, Chrysalis is the shape-shifting one. Yes, she's a changeling. Also, don't worry about my ponies knowledge. I'm very sane about all ponies. I was not a horse girl. Just a My Little Pony girl, which is objectively worse, but that's not the point, you know. Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on. Oh wait, I just realized the 10-hour version doesn't have the middle part, right? Yeah, you have to wait until like the end. Fuck, that's dumb. Dancing on rainbows, pink fluffy unicorn. Okay, so in Pink Fluffy Unicorn Dancing on Rainbows, the original one. Here, let me just do the OG. Here we go. Yeah, don't worry about it. Here's the OG song. There's this one section that isn't played in like the 10-hour version. Unicorn dancing on rainbows, pink fluffy unicorn dancing on rainbows, pink fluffy unicorn dancing on rainbows, pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows.
Let's test your knowledge. See what you've learned so far. What color are the
unicorns? Pink. What
Where
are they dancing? Rainbows.
Please
Use
use one word to describe the texture of their magical fur.
Sparkles. Yay! I don't remember what that part was. Fluffy unicorn dancing on rainbows. Fluffy unicorn. Anyways, if you ever need a My Little Pony lore breakdown, I know enough. I won't claim to be an expert on it, but I know like enough. More than normal people. Dancing on rainbows. Fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. And then it's just Chrysalis standing. It's so peak.
Could you make me some breakfast?
Also, for context, Flufflepuff is actually not a unicorn. She's actually an earth pony, and she put like a
There's only one iconic scene.
Okay, so Flufflepuff is not actually a unicorn. So the pink fluffy unicorn dancing on rainbows is not an actual unicorn. She's actually just like a like she's an earth pony that has really fluffy fur, and she made like the crown out of like a construction paper where you just like roll it up into like a cone and stuck it into her fur, so then she looks like she has a unicorn. And the dancing on rainbows part is actually just this like little carpet that she has that she's dancing on. Which is why at the end Chrysalis is like, can you fetch me some breakfast, please? It's because of that. But yeah. Anyways, so My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Okay, so there's a couple of, I feel like, okay, so everybody knows. Actually, what does everybody know? The elements of harmony, I guess. Yeah. Anyways, so actually in My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, there's actually like multiple different types of alicorns, which is really kind of stupid in my opinion, because I'm like, why the fuck are there so many different types of alicorns? But I feel like that was just like more of a weird retcon thing that they did like near the end. It's just like whatever. Discord arc, yeah. Like, are you talking about the first one or like which one? Like, are you talking about the one where he traps them in the maze, and then they have to defeat them via like powering up rainbow magic like style, whatever the fuck that was called? I don't remember. They had like a transformation sequence and they had this really ugly designs. Cause there was that. Other than that, there was also like the Discord, like just like a Reformation arc, which was pretty fun, I think. But honestly, Discord's definitely not one of the characters that I personally prefer, which is why I don't really give a fuck about him. I only really care about the main six, but honestly, what's new? Who's surprised? I'm biased as fuck. Okay, bro. But yeah. So, okay. Let me rant a bit about random shit about My Little Pony. So, first of all, why the hell are there three... Okay, so there are roughly 3 different types of alicorns that exist within the My Little Pony universe. So the first version is what we know in the established lore at the start of the series, with the two alicorn princesses who raise the sun and moon every day, which is like Twilight's opening monologue, which is like the Princess Celestia and Princess Luna, right? So you actually find out some. Yeah, Derpy Hooves actually, so her name, I believe, got changed to Bubbles at one point. So I don't think Derpy Hooves is like specifically like a fan name, but whatever. Oh, also she's shipped with Doctor Who Hooves. Or what's his name? Just Doctor? I think we just named him Doctor in this show. But yes. No, Derpy's great, but like most of what I know about the ponies is obviously mainly the main 6. I don't delve too far into the fan lores or like the lore of like the other ponies, the side ponies, like Lyra and Bon Bon, or like Octavia. And I forgot the DJ's name. I keep forgetting their name. I'm sorry, girl. I just have them down mentally as like DJ Pone 3, but I know that's not right. That is not their name. And I know that, but I don't remember what their actual name is, so I'm just gonna go with that. Anyways. But yeah. Funko, nice, nice, nice. I think I only had like the little ponies at some point. I had like, I had Fluttershy for sure, and I think I had an Applejack. I don't remember which version these were, but yeah, I'm not a big collector in general. Well, when it comes to toys that much. I'm a collector when it comes to merch though. Like I have a lot of posters and stuff. But yeah. Yeah, she had a lot of names. Dr. Hooves is also not his official name either. I think they just called him the Doctor or Time Turner or something. I don't fucking remember. It was weird. But yeah, it was mainly a copyright issue with his name because if he was named Dr. Hooves, then it would be like a Doctor Who thing, and then that would you know, just a lot of copyright issues when it comes to that name. Vinyl Scratch. Okay, yeah. Oh, 100% is a Doctor Who reference, but it's okay. But yeah, so my little ponies, okay, back to the alicorn shit. So you find out, I think in like one of the later seasons or something, probably like think the Star Swirl the Bearded section with the shadow pony, is when you find out that like they have like so Celestia and Luna, they're from this like ancient alicorn race or whatever bullshit. Which means that they were not originally like, so they were born alicorns, right? So they were born alicorns and from this like ancient alicorn race that I can't actually really remember if they were extinct or not, or if they just like, or if Luna and Celestia just decided to leave that place, and found Canterlot instead, or Equestria instead, but whatever. Anyways, and then, so that's why, Celestia and Luna, they're able to, like, live for, like, an unholy amount of time, like, really long time, because of the fact that they're not originally, like, regular ponies, which is also why, like, at the end of, like, the My Little Pony series, you see how much faster it took, Twilight to grow up into, like, the same size as, like, Celestia, because she was like unicorn that was turned into a alicorn, which is a different thing. But yeah. That was the first episode though. But yeah, so you see at the end of the My Little Pony series, like how Luna doesn't turn like very much like into like Celestia's build, where it's like Celestia is roughly like a matured alicorn. But Luna was, like, basically in her, like, kind of, like, just slightly taller regular female form, you know, like, regular female body shape in the My Little Pony universe. So it's kind of like, okay, like, so Celestia and Luna, they're able to live much longer than regular ponies are. And then they have, obviously, Twilight Sparkle is another type of alicorn, where Twilight Sparkle and I believe Cadence as well, I'm pretty sure they both got turned from unicorn into alicorn, or I can't remember if Cadence was originally a Pegasus or a unicorn, but either way, I'm pretty sure that they switched over into becoming an alicorn by accomplishing something, whatever. I don't really know why Cadence is an alicorn, but that's not the point. And then we have Flurry Heart, right? So Flurry Heart is weird as fuck because she's like an alicorn, but she was born to a unicorn turned alicorn, even though Shining Armor is a unicorn, a regular ass unicorn, and Cadence is an alicorn. I can't remember if she was a Pegasus first, but it doesn't make sense that she was able just to like birth an alicorn right out the womb. So that's a little strange on their end. But anyways, pony genetics in general are a little weird, so it doesn't really matter that much, but you know. So Flurry Heart's just weird as fuck as a character. But yeah, okay, Cadence, see, but the thing is, a Pegasus x a unicorn does not equal an alicorn. That's the thing. So, or else there would be a lot more alicorns running around. So no fucking clue how, Flurry Heart came to be. But she's totally just weird. Yes. Don't worry. I get you. I get your nieces. They're so me. I'm so jealous. Pony? Name that pony? I don't know how well I would do, honestly. I know mostly, like, the main characters, and I'm just like, I don't really remember that many of those signed ponies. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a fake My Little Pony fan. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't like this rendering. Fuck this. Whatever. Oh, Jesus. Okay, go to bed. Oh, fucking hell, bro. How? How do they keep doing this? What the fuck do I need to ban? Okay, you know what, guys? I'm gonna ban the word viewers. I'm sorry, guys. Just don't type the word viewers, thank you. Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ. What is a girl supposed to do to get these goddamn bots out of the way? Okay, banned. Anyways. Rar. The signal, okay. I don't really know what I'm doing, and that's okay. I think it's just the red that's throwing me off right now. I don't really know how to feel about the red. Whatever. My fault. On God. Meow, 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 meow. Why is my art style so inconsistent? I don't like the way I render. Fuck it. Whatever. This is fine. I'm chilling. Being chilling if you must. Is this how it works? I don't really know. Let me just check the values real quick. They're not bad. They're also not great though. As per usual. Lol. That is so sugoi desu. I should kill myself. The red? Yeah, see, a yellow would work better. It's just the fact that this the thing about this weird character is that I kind of have them forced as red, just because it's just like a part of the way I draw them. Their color palette is red, you know, like it just has to be, which is not great, but it's okay. I am gonna just change the values of the red first and then see how it goes from there. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's your birthday party, a very special day. I don't remember the lyrics properly. But what was it? Something about cheese and salami, and then it was like a very special day. Just for you. Happy, 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 happy birthday, you. And then something like that. I don't know. Can't remember the lyrics for it, but it's okay. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, 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 bum. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Okay, I have this one brush called Battlefield Dust, and I'm gonna be using that. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna go with a multiply, I think, for it. Or an overlay. Couldn't double add it? I actually can't tell. Is this supposed to be dark or light? You think Battlefield Dust is supposed to be dark or light? I feel like usually they're dark, no? Well, fully black, but whatever. I'm gonna make the particle size bigger. Maybe a little too big. Burn? What about color burn? And then I can add more dust in the background. But in like a cutieful way. No, overlay. Oh wait, hold on. Let me put on my ponies. Wait, hold on. I'm struggling with my stupid apps again. Okay. blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Rainbow's not having the best party ever. I broke the Pinky Party promise. Stop! The goof off is off. Huh? What do you mean? But I haven't named a winner. You don't have to. I forfeit. Which means cheese sandwich wins.
I do?
Yes. You get to headline Rainbow Dash's party. But what about you, Pinky?
She'll just
I
cry.
don't.
Let me rasterize this real quick. Yeah, My Little Pony songs. Obviously peak. Oh, it's gonna be peak, actually. I love my stupid little ponies. Anyways, back to the regular stuff. Music. I feel like that's kind of cute, right? What do we think? Do we think in this chat? No, not really. Well, anyways. No, what the Sigma? Chat, I hate drawing. Art is such a scam. Okay, well, there comes a day in all artists' career where they just crash the fuck out, and that's okay. And by that, I mean there will always be times in art career, aka like all the time, because no one is ever happy with what they make, okay? And you just gotta accept that. You just gotta accept that you will always be trash, and that's okay. But you know what? Your trash will slightly be less trash than the days before it's trash. Hashtag motivation. I would be a horrible motivational speaker, guys. I actually, now that I think about it, I would actually be like fired the first day on my job. Thank God that was never something that I ever aspired to do or ever tried to do. Thank fuck. Imagine if I was trying to be a motivational speaker, y'all. My motivational speech would definitely empower nobody. That's okay. Dun, 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 dun. Objectively the world's worst speech ever, but whatever. Womp womp, sucks to suck. Dun, 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 I hate drawing, I hate drawing, I hate drawing, I hate drawing, I hate drawing. Art is such bullshit. I hate it so much. Oh my god. What is this? What are you? Girls, don't crash out on me. Cutesy. Okay, not you. What about glass? I don't want glass. Do I want glass? You can gag. Unironically, I think turning the background dark would actually make it just so much cooler. That's much more fun, right? We all a little slow here. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna blame it on you. You're the problem. Get out. I feel like that would make it faster. Wait, why is it, bro, why is it not loading? Why are you not loading? Is it not loading? Am I crazy? Am I the problem? Yes. Is my Wi-Fi the problem? Yes. But like, guys. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing, by the way. Also, I keep forgetting that I have this fucking milk brush. What the hell do I do with this brush? Bro, what the hell am I supposed to do with this milk brush? I mean, obviously, it's like for sus things, but like, I don't draw anything like that, so it's like, well. Okay, well. Give me a sec. Is your favorite character Pinky? Yes, very not OOC at all, guys. Oh shit, wait, actually, now that I think about it, I forgot to give her her, I forget she canonically has a facial scar. Whoopsies, my bad, guys. Up with sunshine, sunshine, smile, 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 hands of rain. Ah, okay, okay. Well, we are really delayed, bro. That's crazy. Pum ba dum pum 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 ba dum pum ba dum bum. Dun 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 dun. La 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 la. Bro, my stream is so fucking laggy right now. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay. No, she really doesn't. I feel like Sweetie Belle doesn't have that many songs in general, though. There we go. Forget about that part of her design. Girl, how far behind are you guys? That's crazy. That's crazy. She still feels a little empty though. That's the only thing that I'm having a problem with right now. Let's try an auto action, guys. Let's try an auto action. Okay, not bevel. Let's try the line glow. I'm curious about this. I don't like that. Let's try dreamy soft blur. I don't know how well this will go. Probably will not well. We'll see. We'll see. Please don't crash. give it a second. Okay, I'm curious. I'm gonna delete this actually. I don't want this. Let me just yoink this real quick. Filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Okay, well, not you. Nice. I think I'm pretty happy with this, though. Okay. We are freed from this shit. Yippee! Okay, okay. Let me export the time lapse as well.